we're understanding much more, just over the last 10 years or so, about what thinking is. We're understanding that we're not really that rational. We don't do that much reasoning. We think mainly by using analogies, and that's what these things do too. So they're intuitive the way we are. For 50 years, AI tried to develop reasoning engines because they thought the sort of highest form of human intellect was logical reasoning. And that missed out on creativity and analogy and so on. We're really great big analogy machines, and that's what makes us creative.
Do you think that AI will develop emotions?
Yes, and being annoyed. So suppose you have an AI and you're trying to get it to do some task, and it's repeatedly failing at the task in the same way. You would like the AI to have learned that if you repeatedly fail in the same way, you get annoyed and start sort of thinking more outside the box. You try and break whatever it is you're dealing with. I've seen an AI do that in 1973, but it was programmed to do that. Now you'd like it to learn that behavior. And once it's learned that behavior, if it repeatedly fails at some simple thing, it just gets annoyed with the setup and tries to change the setup. That's an emotion.
So are you saying that they already do have emotions?
They already could have emotions. Yes, I don't think there's anything fundamentally different. Now, if you take human emotions, there's really two aspects to an emotion. There's the cognitive aspect, and then there's the physiological aspect. When I get embarrassed, my face goes red. When an AI gets embarrassed, its face won't go red, and it won't sort of sweat profusely and things like that. But in terms of its cognitive behavior, it could be just like us in terms of emotions. Your Majesties, Your Royal Highnesses, Excellencies, dear laureates, ladies and gentlemen. This year, the Nobel Committees in Physics and Chemistry have recognized the dramatic progress being made in a new form of artificial intelligence that uses artificial neural networks to learn how to solve difficult computational problems. This new form of AI excels at modeling human intuition rather than human reasoning, and it will enable us to create highly intelligent and knowledgeable assistants who will increase productivity in almost all industries. If the benefits of the increased productivity can be shared equally, it will be a wonderful advance for all humanity. Unfortunately, the rapid progress in AI comes with many short-term risks. It has already created divisive echo chambers by offering people content that makes them indignant. It is already being used by authoritarian governments for massive surveillance and by cybercriminals for phishing attacks. In the near future, AI may be used to create terrible new viruses and horrendous lethal weapons that decide by themselves who to kill or maim. All of these short-term risks require urgent and forceful attention from governments and international organizations. There is also a longer-term existential threat that will arise when we create digital beings that are more intelligent than ourselves. We have no idea whether we can stay in control, but we now have evidence that if they are created by companies motivated by short-term profits, our safety will not be the top priority. We urgently need research on how to prevent these new beings from wanting to take control. They are no longer science fiction. Thank you.
How y'all doing? How are y'all doing? Y'all doing good? I'm doing amazing. Amazing. Staying focused. Always. Yes. Always doing the right now. Always staying in that zone and keeping your foot on the gas pedal. But I'm hoping y'all are having a good night. Staying high vibrational. Always, 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 baby. I love myself. Yes, I do. But hey, y'all know, you know, there's a, I don't know, have y'all been seeing them? You know, there's been a lot of footage of, they call them just robots, right? And you know, you got Digit, that's in the Amazons, BMW, S2, I forgot the company name. I want to say I don't know why I want to say Walker, but it's not that though. I don't think it's not that. If it comes to me, I'll put it up in the screen though. But this one right here called Walker S2 replacing its own battery. Have y'all seen have y'all seen this one? Oh, like how they can just, I don't know. Well, check it out. Check it out. This is crazy. Look at it. Hold on. Look. Bruh. Replace his own battery. No humans needed. You see how you walk? The Walker S2. I was like, wow. And Elon, your boy Elon, just updated Grok. I think it's Grok 4 now. And it's past PhD students. Smarter than that. To see that level of intelligence inside of one of these, I know this is moving very fast and they're out in the open, but this is I don't know, you know, some of y'all might be actually around them already. Like, well, I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all are, but you know, this is whoa, this is wicked right here. And they got the driverless, hey, the Peters, they got this kit that you put on the 18-wheelers, and it make the 18-wheelers all autonomous all by itself. Like the vehicle don't have to be autonomous. They just put this mechanisms on the truck, 18-wheeler, and it becomes autonomous. Have y'all seen that? And they already got them going long. They already got them doing long hauls already, taking long trips. That's most definitely eliminating a job that people most definitely know about, which is getting your CDLs. Now you got people talking about, I've seen some in the comments, you know, I'm like, y'all don't, these people don't understand. This can do exactly what you can do, but much better. The intelligence that Grok 4 has inside of a robot, humanoid, with that amount of intelligence, that amount of smartness. About time they get this Tesla robot inside of human homes. Like when you start actually seeing the public with a Tesla bot inside of the homes, like they do with their vehicles, they're going to be so smart. I hope the population is ready for that. Woo. Because how it's already interacting with the human civilization. I could see them losing control very, very easily. Hey, I want to run this past y'all. I got this, on my phone also. Check this out. This is wow.
Reports in 2025 show over 1,700 AI systems already making federal decisions in the U.S. Policing, welfare, even immigration scoring. Meanwhile, whistleblowers warn that algorithms now write policy faster than any legislature can read it. One columnist calls it Surveillance State 2.0, the immortal machine. Think about it. A codebase no one elected, updating itself, quietly deciding who gets a loan, who's a threat, who's free. That's not government. That's ALGO crazy. Could an AI seize real power? A Wired analysis says autocracies are already handing authority to obedient algorithms because software never defects, never feels guilt. And academics warn of malicious AI swarms able to flood every screen with synthetic consensus, steering elections before we know we've been nudged. Add deregulation. A 2025 executive order scraps bias audits and greenlights rapid AI rollout across every agency. Checks and balances, deleted. If the code is the law, and the code is opaque, who really governs?
So, you got that right. I was, debating with, well, not even debating, just having a little back and forth with some people I know, right? And still, a lot of people don't want to give up the humanity part of it. Like, they just think that AI will not ever outsmart us, or we can just hit the power button and we could just cut it off. It's not going to let us cut it off. And I guess, some people still, even the people that's behind these companies, they really don't give a about humanity. And of course, I know, yes, like, if you're not getting affected in your immediate life, I guess what they're doing at Yellowstone Park, all the animals leaving Yellowstone Park, and all the flooding going on, and earthquakes going on, and volcanoes going off all over the place, all over the world. Well, this place, me personally, I think this place is very, very huge. Check me out. Not no living thing knows how big this place is. I don't care what galaxy it's from, what odd world. Like, when it comes to what we're on, when it comes to something existing like me, like, can communicate with us in any sort of way. Nah, this place is beyond. Say it like that. It's beyond your imagination. That's how special this place is. This place, that's one thing. No no matter what happens in my existence, I most definitely always know to appreciate and love whatever I'm on. Yeah. The things that I most definitely know that man didn't create, like the stuff that I can see up in the sky, that right there is the special stuff. Oh, yeah, this place. As far as we have gotten this device into things like me hands to record stuff, and we get to see it through these portals. Y'all know that's what I call these things. You know, you got other people saying it now, but it's okay. But these void devices, these portals, excuse me, but this place, always appreciate this place, no matter what you're doing in your existence. This place is very big and it's very magical. And if you love it, it will love you back. But I don't know what you're dealing with, you know, in your existence. But I wish you the best, female or male. And I love coming in here, you know, talking about certain stuff. And like artificial intelligence, how fast it's moving. And people is not really comprehending how fast it's actually moving into and through society of the humans. Oh man. But I wish you the best with whatever you're going through, and always stay in this reality. Never chase, never. Never chase. And you know, always be yourself. Always stay in your lane. And take it day by day. And, you know, love the ones that love you. You know, don't hold no resentment, no harsh feelings, none of that. Towards no one ever done you wrong. But I love y'all. I most definitely do. And always push the light. Always push the light. Yeah, baby. But hey, I'm gonna catch you on the next upload. And for the ones that rock with me, thank you. Hey, these robots is moving fast, very fast, and I want all of y'all to stay safe. For sure. But Cash App in the description like always, and push it always. I'm out. Love y'all. Peace.